McCraven passed a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind.
Welcoming you back inside the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium. It is Climax Fisher versus Bagley, and it is boys basketball now, part of our doubleheader. Girls game goes the way of the Knights of Climax Fisher, 50-32, and now it's time for the Flyers and the Knights boys matchup. Bagley comes in 0-2. And Climax Fisher comes in 0-3. Both teams looking for their first victory of the season here tonight. And the action is coming up on yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Brooklyn and Lexi are joining us here this evening, assisting with our broadcast from the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium. Here in Climax, it is the Knights and the Flyers getting ready to bring you the action of boys basketball. Climax Fisher, fresh off a loss last night to the Red Lake County Rebels. The Bagley Flyers, their last action was to Foston earlier this week. They've opened up the seasons with losses to Blackduck and Foston. Climax Fisher has losses to Roseau, Lake Park, Audubon, and Red Lake County, 2 of those just this week. They'll be at Foston next week, Friday. Again, the Knights and the Flyers will be in action next week, both on the floor. But tonight they match up against one another. The story of the night, Bagley is short here tonight. They are 11 guys, varsity and JV strong. So that makes a big difference as far as their total team numbers here tonight for sure. Talking with Coach Anderson in the pregame and also getting a chance here from Coach Wenzel. Both teams kind of dealing with some illness at times. For the Knights, they're going to be near full capacity here tonight, but certainly for the Flyers, they are going to be shorthanded here this evening. We'll talk more about it as we get our starting lineups and opening tap coming up. Bagley, Climax Fisher, boys basketball, game number 2 of our doubleheader, yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck O'Neill. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown.
Reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network, and you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV, 1-800-457-2125.
Alrighty, we'll bring you the action tonight. Climax Fisher and the Bagley Flyers as we get a chance to bring you the starting lineups, which are coming up here next on yourliveevent.com. The Bagley Flyers and the Climax Fisher Knights as we bring you the action here this evening on Your Live Event. I'm Kevin Kochman with our broadcast tonight. Brooklyn and Lexi are running the cameras for us here tonight as well. Bringing you high school basketball. Game 2 of our doubleheader. First game went the way of Climax Fisher, 50-32 over Bagley. And the boys game getting ready here as we get ready for our starting lineups. Starting lineups here tonight brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn more about the career opportunities and all about the company. crystalsugar.com. Starting lineups here tonight for the Bagley Flyers. They're going to start number 1, Isaiah Tram. He is a senior. They're also going to start number 32, James Johnson. Bagley Flyers going to start number 5, Peyton Oganash. Also, Zachary Bergeson is going to start. He's wearing number 14. He is a sophomore. And they'll start Paul Razrud. He's going to get started here as well for the Bagley Flyers. And your starting 5 are out on the floor for the Flyers here this evening. Bagley's head coach is Chuck Anderson, assisted by Adam Broughton. White uniforms for the Bagley Flyers here tonight. Climax Fisher Knights, they will start a junior, number 23, Ryan Morris. They're also going to start a freshman, number 24, Branson Solheim. Knights starting roster. Black uniforms. The Flyers are in the white uniforms here tonight. Climax Fisher crosses over, drives, passes, ball is tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Climax Fisher Knights. Flyers lead at 2-0. Knights basketball. They inbound. Gonzalez. Open is Evitz in the corner for 3. It's no good. And the rebound comes down. This will be 32 James Johnson on the rebound, and we'll get a ball coming loose there. Stays with the Flyers, their possession. Just underway, Bagley leads at 2-0 over the Climax Fisher Knights here in this first half of boys basketball. Aganash got it in the corner. Flyers work it up top. Razrud, jump shot no good. Rebound Ryan Morris. Here come the Knights the other way. Morris goes behind the back and will get a reach-in foul. It's on James Johnson, his first, team's first for Bagley. Bagley has 8 available tonight on the bench. 8 total, so 3 on the bench as I see it. Good pass inside to Gonzalez. He scores for the Climax Fisher Knights. Drop pass in, 2-2. Tied up, 17 minutes to play, first half of boys basketball. Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight at Climax Shelley. Up the floor, Johnson. He'll pass it. Loose basketball. The Flyers will lose it. It goes off of the Knights, though, and so the ball stays with Bagley. Flyers will inbound from the baseline here. Bagley going to toss the ball in. And they do. This will be out to Razrud. Johnson has it, running the offense here for Bagley. Aganash didn't expect the ball to come his way and nearly lost it. Ball is tipped. Ryan Morris trying to force a turnover. Ball slips into the backcourt. It'll stay with the Bagley. Last touch by the Knights and their pesky defense there. Flyers inbounding, and it'll be Isaiah Tram who's got the 2 points for Bagley. They kick it into the... Tram up the floor. Shot no good. Rebound comes down. Ethan Evitz. Evitz crosses over. Dribbles down inside. Evitz passing. This is Morris. Morris with a jump shot. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Zachary Bergeson. Tram up the floor for the Flyers. Driving, Tram, floater, no good. Tram gets the rebound and then lost it, and Gonzalez going to have it. Evitz, 15 minutes to play first half. Pull-up jump shot, just off the mark. Rebound comes down to Razrud. Now with it is Johnson. Flyer basketball. Tie ball game at 2 each. Just under 15 minutes to play first half. Bergeson shares it, Aganash. Aganash up top. This is Johnson. Johnson shares it with Razrud. And a bucket good. James Johnson scores it. 4-2 Bagley. 14:28 to go in this first half of basketball. Solheim. Right side over to Morris. Ball is tipped, and Bagley with a steal, and then a foul called on Ryan Morris. Blocking foul is first, team's first on Climax Fisher. Flyers will have a couple of substitutions as both Tram and Razrud check out. Coyle on the floor now, and also Broughton checks in for Bagley. Loose basketball, Broughton ends up with it. Jump shot on the way for Bergeson, no good. Rebound is down, and Broughton's going to grab it. Logan Broughton lost the handle on it now, and it'll be Climax Fisher basketball, just under 14 minutes to play. Left side in the corner. Cadence Laurie with it. Skips it around. Evitz tries to work it inside. Turnover on the Knights. 5 turnovers on Climax Fisher early. Bagley leads it 4-2. We'll see Razard check back in for the Flyers, and exiting Zachary Bergeson on a substitution. Also in for Climax Fisher is Branson Solheim. He checks back in. Coming across midcourt, James Johnson has it for the Flyers. Johnson dribbles up, drives the baseline, has it tipped away by Laurie. Great job there by the defense, but it ends up back in the hands of Johnson. 3-point look for the right-handed shooter. It's no good. Rebound is down to Ryan Morris. Morris gets across the timeline, dribbles in, floats, shot no good. We'll get a foul call on the Flyers. Foul will be on Razrud. His first, team's second. So we're going to get a foul call there on the Flyers. They're second as a squad, and to the free throw line, the Agrimax free throw line for the first time here this evening. We'll see Ryan Morris, and he hits the first. He'll have another. Second free throw upcoming for Morris. The Agrimax free throw line. Fisher and Fertile, Agrimax. Ryan Morris makes both free throws, and we are tied at 4. 13-16 to go here in this first half of boys basketball. Second game of our double dip tonight. In the corner, down inside, Johnson. Up and underneath, the shot no good. Carinta goes up for a rebound and draws a foul for the Knights. Foul will be called on James Johnson. That's number 2. Team's third on Bagley, and Johnson checks out. Tram re-enters. Isaiah Tram, a senior for the Flyers, back into the ball game. So it'll be Climax Fisher basketball. Morris. Evitz, 3-point look for the righty. Left wing, it's no good. Good effort there by Luis Gonzalez, but ball will be out of bounds, and it'll be Bagley basketball. Flyers are set to inbound here. Bringing it across is Isaiah Tram. Tram, left side, share the ball to Aganash. Up top, this will be Razrud. His shot no good, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be basketball in the hands of the Bagley Flyers. Crossing over is the Knights. Evitz, he'll work the basketball into the hands of Solheim. Ball poked out, ends up in the hands of Morris. His shot no good. It's getting physical inside. Rebound comes down to Logan Broughton. Bagley, Climax Fisher, all tied up at 4 apiece. Basketball over to the hands of Razrud. Launches another shot. It's no good. Rebound to Ryan Morris. Morris with his third rebound. 12 minutes to play first half. Tie ball game, 4 each. Evitz in the corner. Little floater from the baseline. It does not fall. Rebound lost by the Flyers, so it'll stay Climax Fisher basketball. Flyers will keep it. Knights will keep it. The ball went off of the Flyers. That's what I meant to say, beg your pardon. And so we'll see the Knights on the floor here. You've got Dylan Carinta. You've got Cadence Laurie, Ethan Evitz, Ryan Morris, Luis Gonzalez. They'll inbound. It's Laurie, and we're going to get the Flyers. Aganash, he crossed over the line defensively. So a quick whistle. Now they'll give it back to the Knights, and they'll inbound here. Ball is tipped, and Aganash with the steal. Aganash gets the job done on the inbounds. Now loses the handle, has it back, gets it over to his teammate Razrud. Pressured. Razrud goes to the basket. Shot misses. Broughton with the rebound, and it's fouled as he goes up. Foul will be on Luis Gonzalez, his first and team's second on the Climax Fisher Knights. So we've got a tie ball game at 4 apiece. And going to the Agrimax free throw line is Logan Broughton, sophomore for the Flyers. Free throw no good. Both teams have been scoreless for a couple of minutes now, and see a substitution with Zachary Bergeson checking in, and Mr. Peyton Aganash takes a break for the Flyers. More Agrimax free throws here for Logan Broughton. Free throw up. And we're going to have a lane violation. So we remain tied at 4 apiece. Climax Fisher and Bagley. Girls game went the way of Climax Fisher 50-32 here tonight. Evitz against the zone defense, had time, now zips it across court to Morris. Morris in trouble, lost a handle, still trying to gather it, goes baseline with it. Morris up, draws a good shot, but he also draws a foul. Foul will be called on Logan Broughton, his first, team's fourth. And so we've got free throws now. The Agrimax free throw line, a visit for Ryan Morris. 2 for 2 already at the line. He misses this one. Somebody must have went out there and put lids on top of the baskets because nobody's scoring anymore. I'm wondering if Lexi did that. You didn't put a cover on the basket, did you? Oh, good, he made it. Basket's made. 5-4, the tie is broken. 11:20 to play first half. The Knights are back on the board, looking inside of Razrud, and out to Tram. Tram shot, buries a 3. Just like that, just takes one to go in. All of a sudden, everybody gets a shot. 11:07, a little lead change here. Lead change and a lead change after a tie. It's 7-5, Bagley. Knights work the ball inside and will turn the basketball over. Others say it's off a touch. So, they don't. The official from the backside overrules, and it'll be an inbounds from the baseline again. Evitz, Gonzalez, ball is tipped by Tram. With it, Laurie now to Evitz, a three-point look, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez, and the ball is out of bounds, and it'll be Flyer basketball. So the Knights end up turning it over on the possession. Bagley leads at 7-5, and now Isaiah Tram is going to tie his shoe here with 10:45 to play. Got to get that shoe tied tight, and he does. Nice kicks out there, and dribble across midcourt for the Flyers. Tram, right side, goes in. Ryan Morris takes it away. Turnover Flyers is number 5 in the first half. Ryan Morris with the basketball for Climax Fisher on the left wing. Top of the key. Morris crossing over. Morris steps back along deuce. Bounces and bounces and bounces, no good. Rebound is going to be battling there. You got Broughton, you got Cadence Laurie getting after it. Tied up. Ball goes to the Bagley Flyers. We'll get one sub here. Tram going to sit. James Johnson re-enters here for the Flyers. Johnson with the basketball. Work his way across midcourt. Just over 10 minutes to play in this first half of ball. Coyle passing. Here's a drive to the basket by Bergeson. No good. Foul is going to be called on the Climax Fisher Knights. Foul on the Knights. Got this one on Luis Gonzalez, his second, team's third. Free throws are coming. And Bergeson at the line makes the first from the Agrimax free throw line. Another chance here for Zachary Bergeson at the free throw line. Knights with 3 fouls, it should be on the board, I'm pretty sure. Unless they moved it from Luis Gonzalez, I don't know. Yeah, that's correct. Second free throw is good by Zach Bergeson. And we are now seeing a 9-5 lead for the Bagley Flyers. 10 minutes to play first half. Working it inside. Climax Fisher nearly turned it over. Carinta tried to pass it inside, and it was tipped out by the Flyers. So it is Knights basketball again. Climax Fisher inbounds. Good look here for Ryan Morris, and he hits. Eventually the shots should fall. That's just kind of the way it should roll, right? 9-8 in favor of Bagley. 9:47 to play first half. Boys buckets. Game 1 of the double dip here tonight, or game 2 of the double dip, I should say, in Climax. Blocked shot there, Ryan Morris. Luis Gonzalez double teaming on James Johnson. It's out of bounds. Ball stays Flyers. Johnson going to inbound from the baseline here. Toss it in. Going up, a deflected shot. Luis Gonzalez grabs a rebound. And then a tie-up. Possession arrow goes the way of Climax Fisher, so the Knights will have it. Knights basketball. They'll bring it across midcourt. This is Ethan Evitz. Evitz passing. Carinta. Right side Evitz, a three-point look is no good. Rebound is down and no good on the putback. And now up the floor. Flyers, Oganash, circus play, scores it. As eventually the rebound got brought out there by Logan Broughton. 11-8 Flyers, and now a foul. Foul is going to be called on a Bagley here. 34, that's Razrud, his second, team's fifth. Inbounding, Morris into the corner. Evitz, a three-point look, a little pressure, his shot misses. And the rebound comes down to Razrud. That's his second rebound of the night, but the Flyers then turn it over. And then the Knights work it inside. Evitz got poked. And the Knights will turn it over. Just under 9 minutes to play first half, and it's been Bagley with the lead most of the first half, 11-8. Flyers, Johnson crosses midcourt. Share it with Razrud. Razrud up top to Broughton. Broughton swinging it, Johnson, long two. This one rattles off, no good, and the rebound is down to Peyton Oganash. And then the Flyers are going to get a chance going to the free throw line, brought to you by Agramax. This foul is going to be another one on Luis Gonzalez. I've got Luis for 4, or 3, excuse me, but the board has him for 2, so I'm not sure. Broughton free throw off the mark. Logan Broughton's 0 for 3 at the Agramax free throw line tonight. Gonzalez is sitting. And back in the ball game, Branson Solheim. Another chance for Broughton at the line. Free throw, good. Logan Broughton makes 1 of 2. And it's Bagley 12-8 with 8:34 remaining. Broughton, okay. Got Morris with a three-point look. This is good. Ryan Morris buries the triple here for the Climax Fisher Knights. 12-11. 8:18 to go. First half, Bagley with the lead. It's Broughton working it inside. Shot is blocked. Good defense there by Cadence Laurie. Ball will stay with Bagley. 8:10 to play first half. So the Flyers inbounding here. They'll toss it into Tram. Tram back up top to Bergeson. Inside. Falling is Johnson. Kick it back out. Work it to Bergeson. Ball tipped. Still loose. Now Johnson has a handle. He'll go up driving. We'll get a charge call on Johnson. Going to call with an elbow there. And so James Johnson, third personal, team 6th on the Flyers. Johnson's going to sit. Bagley leads at 12-11. It's just under 8 minutes to play in this first half. Here's Evitz to Solheim. Back to Evitz. Evitz looking for a screen. Zips a pass to Morris. Hesitates. 2 triples already for Morris. He'll share it inside. Turning around is Laurie. Good look at the basket. Shot misses. Ball bounces to him. Cadence grabbed the rebound. Then inside Solheim is going to draw a foul. Solheim was going up strong and draws a foul. This will be on 14 Bergeson, his first and team's 7th. Bonus time. That's the final 7:32 here in this first half. We've got a bonus coming up here. And at the free throw line, Solheim missed from the Agramax free throw line. Trying to tie the basketball game. Branson Solheim, second free throw. No good. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Tram. Turnover. Now the Knights passing in. Shot no good. Rebound and putback for Cadence Lawrence is good. 13-12, a lead change happens here with 7:11 to go in the game. The first half, excuse me. Climax Fisher leading Bagley, and now we're going to have a poke. Ball's going to stay. They'll call a kick here, so ball stays with Bagley. Flyer Zach Bergeson will inbound. Bergeson, ball is tipped in the air. Morris has it. Morris crosses over, drives in, puts up a shot. It's going to be a good lay-in there for Ryan Morris off of the steal. 15-12, Climax Fisher takes the lead, and now by 3 over the Flyers of Bagley. 6:50 to go before halftime. Isaiah Tram has it, right side. He'll pass the basketball here to Bergeson. Now up top to Aganash in the corner, Tram. Tram drives by the defense to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound, Aganash. His pass is going to Zach Bergeson, who lays it in. So it's 15-14, Climax Fisher. Now a jumper for Ethan Evans the other way. He buries that one. 17-14, Climax Fisher, and Bagley getting up and down the floor here with 6:20 to go in the first half. Tram will jog it across midcourt. Passing, sharing. This is Bergeson. In, work it to Broughton. Broughton up top. This is Aganash. Right side, it's Bergeson. 6 minutes to play first half. Here's a jumper for Tram. It's too strong. Ball is rebounded by Ethan Evans. He's going to push in transition. Evans all the way up. He'll fall away. Shot good. Evans scores in a timeout, Flyers. 19-14. Timeout, Bagley's. 5:47 to play first half. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The Knights by 5.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Climax Fisher 19-14 leaders over the Bagley Flyers. 5:47 to play in the first half. Boys basketball, Climax Fisher, the Knights with the advantage, 19-14. Bagley out of the timeout with the basketball. YourLiveEvent.com. Ball is going to be taken away. Ryan Morris takes it away. A steal. Turnover on the Flyers, number 9 in the first half. Here's Morris. Skip pass, tipped, ends up in the hands of Steinmetz. Turns around and scores it. Jarrett Steinmetz for 2, 21-14. A touchdown and an extra point. Climax Fisher leads Bagley. Score comes with 5:20 to play first half, and now Broughton works the basketball into the corner to Tram. Tram holds it high, now in trouble, goes baseline with it. Tram scores it. Isaiah Tram fearlessly drives the paint, 21-16. 5 minutes to play first half. Evans, skip pass down inside, shot up, shot good for Dylan Carinta, a senior. 23-16. Flyer basketball. Tram works it across midcourt. Skips it. Down inside, now driving. Shot is up, shot is good for Paul Razrud. 23-18, Razrud scores it. Bagley back on the board, driving all the way. Ethan Evans had the ball slip at the last second. Then Bagley on the rebound, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay Climax Fisher basketball. Ethan Evans grabbed his leg there for a moment. Not sure what that was about. He's going to come out now. Might have been assigned to coach. Cadence Laurie going to check in for Ethan Evans on a substitution. Laurie tosses it in. Solheim. Morris spins. Shot up, no good. Rebound. This is going to be Bergeson grabbing the board. Here come the Flyers. Aganash the other way. 23-18 in favor of Climax Fisher. Good pass behind the back. Ball is loose. Battle for the basketball. We're going to get a foul. Foul will be called on Logan Broughton. That is his second, team's 8th on the Flyers. And Climax Fisher come to the free throw line here. The Knights lead it 23-18 over the Bagley Flyers, and heading to the Agramax free throw line, you've got Ryan Morris. Morris at the line, free throw, good. Shooting a 1-and-1. 3, 6, 9, 12 in the first half. 12 for Morris. He's got half the scoring output for the Knights in the first half of basketball. Rattles this one out at the Agramax free throw line, and the rebound comes down to Paul Razrud. Razrud up the floor, driving, tries to split the defense. And you had Steinmetz, you had Morris there. We call Jarrett Steinmetz with a block, his first, team's 5th now on Climax Fisher. So now free throws coming from the Agramax free throw line for 34, Paul Razrud. Missed the first, he'll have a second. Just a couple minutes after 9 o'clock here this evening, closing in on halftime. The second game of our doubleheader here tonight. Razrud makes the second, 23-19. Climax Fisher leading Bagley, 4 minutes to play. 3-point look for the Knights, and a rebound putback is there for Branson Solheim. Off the miss by Evitz, 25-19. Scoring with 3:48 to play here, Climax Fisher. Now Aganash for 3, that's no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds last touch. No, we're going to get a foul called. A push on Zachary Bergeson. That's his second, team's 9th. And it's bonus time, so Ryan Morris and the Knights come the other way, and free throws will be for Jarrett Steinmetz. They'll shoot a 1-and-1. Steinmetz steps in. First free throw is good. It used every bit of that rim and finally falls. Isaiah Tram steps in. Second free throw, Steinmetz coming up. No good there. Rebound, battling, and grabbing the rebound was Paul Razrud. 26-19, make it 27-19 in favor of Climax Fisher. Bagley inside passing, work the ball, and now take it away. Morris with the steal. And then Evans lost a handle on it. And they say it was the Knights turning it over. Each team with 10 turnovers in the first half. Razrud with the basketball. Isaiah Tram will have it. Tram left side, Coyle. Now to Razrud. Razrud shot off the glass, no good. He'll get his own rebound and then have a shot blocked, but a foul going to be called. Foul will be called on Laurie, his first, team 6 now on the Climax Fisher Knights. And Paul Razrud heads to the Agramax free throw line. Shot rolls out, no good. He'll have a second. See a substitution now as Dylan Carinta checks in, and Jarrett Steinmetz out for the Climax Fisher Knights here. Second free throw for Razrud coming up. This one is no good. Rebound, ball is tipped, still tipped, and eventually tracked down, and it'll be Broughton with it. He'll go up for a shot. Good. Logan Broughton works hard to score it. 27-21. Score comes with 3 minutes to go, first half. Laurie's got it in the corner for the Knights. He'll share it with Evitz up top. Ryan Morris off the tip. He'll pick it up in the back court. Morris passing. This will be Aganash. No, check that. Aganash defending there, excuse me. Here's a three-point look for Morris. Off the mark. Long rebound comes down. That is Tram. He'll try to start something, but then the Flyers turn it over. Good steal there. And now a little lob pass there to Morris. His shot no good, and Morris and Tram going for the rebound. They're fired up. They say the ball is tied up, and it'll be Bagley basketball. Guys getting after it a little bit. Some physicality out there. So we've got an inbounds here for the Bagley Flyers. Razrud works it up. Tram has it. Kick it into the corner. Flyer basketball. Razrud to the basket. Lost a handle on it. Had a great look. Doesn't go. Ryan Morris with a rebound. Evett splits the defense. Lost the ball off of a foot. And now Solheim has it. Branson passes Ryan Morris wide open, daring him to shoot it, and he does. And he buries the triple, 30-21. Just under 2 minutes to play. The Knights at 30. That's the third triple for Ryan Morris. First half, here's Tram driving, ball's taken away. Turnover number 12. Up the floor, Morris. Spinning, going up against the defense, drawing a foul. They're going to call this one on Austin Coyle as first. Double digits now in the foul category. It's number 10 on the Flyers in the first half. Double bonus in the final minute 38 for the Climax Fisher Knights. Free throw, Morris rattles this one off, no good. He's shooting from the Agramax free throw line. Bergeson checks in. Exiting is Razrud. See Steinmetz check back in for the Knights as Cadence Laurie checks out. Free throw. No good. Rebound comes down to Broughton. Flyers up the floor to Peyton Oganash. Oganash with the basketball. He looks to pass. He'll fire. Coyle has it left side. And now we'll get a travel on the Flyers. Bagley again coming in with 11 players, JV to varsity, and 3 of the guys are on the bench here. So short on depth here tonight due to illness that's running through the programs. Evitz looks inside. Carinta hesitates, pump fakes. Carinta grabs 2 points. 32-21, the lead is 11, largest lead of the game for either team. Minute 7 to play. First half of boys basketball. Left side. Coyle, then to Bergeson. Up top, Tram. Passing here to Broughton, back out. 3-point look for Coyle. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes down to Ethan Evitz. Rebound 4. Evitz up to Carinta, lost a handle. Then Solheim, a little floater, it's no good. And the rebound comes down to Oganash, and the Flyers are going to run. Oganash up and underneath. Wow. Another little bit of a highlight reel there from Oganash. 32-23. 28 seconds to go. First half, Steinmetz. Pump fakes, lost a handle. They'll say the Flyers were last to touch. Say Flyers last to touch. Knights basketball, they're going to inbound from the sideline. Evitz inbounds. Tram with the steal. Turnover Knights. Tram coast to coast, can't get it to go. Rebound Solheim. 15 seconds to play first half. Cross-court pass, lost it through the handles. And Climax Fisher will turn it over again. Morris tried to thread the needle and it just went through the fingers of Ethan Evitz. Final 11 seconds here in the first half, and it's 32-23 in favor of Climax Fisher. Tram crosses midcourt with the basketball. 5 seconds. Oganash, long 3 before the horn. He buries it. Peyton Oganash hits it, and that's the half. 32-26, a little momentum from the Flyers on a buzzer beater bucket before the horn. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Climax Fisher 32, Bagley 26 in boys basketball. Stay tuned, our halftime report is on the way.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halstedlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
It's halftime here in Climax at Climax Shelley, and we've got a 32-26 lead for the Climax Fisher Knights over the Bagley Flyers. It's halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman here with the broadcast tonight. Glad to be with you here this evening. Well, halftime in the first half. A couple of lead changes early, but it was low scoring. You can tell that still a little bit low scoring by the score currently, but low to start. Just took a while for the guys to get going. Climax Fisher got the lead with 7:11 to play in the first half. Stretched the lead to 11 points. Bagley, though, a couple of big buckets at the end of the first half. Peyton Aganash, a deuce, and a triple at the horn, cutting the lead to 6 at the half. It is Climax Fisher 32, Bagley 26, YourLiveEvent.com. More to come on the halftime report. Talk first half statistics and preview the second half of basketball coming up after this.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Halftime report, YourLiveEvent.com. Boys basketball. The Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers, a doozy. An 11-point lead with a minute to play in the first half became a 6-point lead at halftime. 32-26 as the Climax Fisher Knights have the advantage over the Bagley Flyers. First half stats, Bagley 7 points from Isaiah Tram, goes with 3 rebounds. 7 points, 4 boards for Peyton Aganash as well. 3 points for Logan Broughton, 4 points for Zachary Bergeson, 3 points, 6 rebounds for Paul Razrud, 2 points for James Johnson. Flyers in the first half, 4 of 10 from the line, 23 rebounds, 13 turnovers. For the Bagley Flyers, Jared Steinmetz, 3 points, 2 points for Cadence Laurie, 15 points, 4 boards for Ryan Morris, a couple of points for Branson Solheim, 4 points, 4 boards for Ethan Evans, 4 points for Dylan Corinta, 2 points for Luis Gonzalez. Knights, 17 rebounds, 14 turnovers, 5 of 12 from the line in the first half of play. Both teams looking for their first win on the season. And at the half, it's Climax Fisher 32, Bagley 26 here on YourLiveEvent.com. That's our halftime statistics and breakdown here in this first half of basketball. Girls game went the way of Climax Fisher, 50-32 over Bagley here on YourLiveEvent.com. And the junior varsity boys game was a marathon, only one half played. Both boys and girls played a half of JV based on their numbers. And Bagley would win at 20-16, but there was more fouls in the game than points scored between the two teams. It was just a wild one there in the junior varsity boys. Varsity boys, close one, 32-26. Climax Fisher leads Bagley. YourLiveEvent.com. We'll get ready for our second half of basketball coming up.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoops.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Well, let's play basketball. Second half of boys coming up here between the Bagley Flyers and the Climax Fisher Knights. Knights lead at 32-26 on YourLiveEvent.com. Hi, Kevin Kochman along with Brooklyn and Lexi. They've changed seats. Now I don't know who's who anymore. Just kidding. Just kidding, ladies. I'm worried about giving Brooklyn the headset, though. I'm worried about her talking on the broadcast. I'm nervous. We'll just let her be. I'm just nervous about you being on the coverage. I'm not sure. I'm nervous about it. Having fun with the gals. They're enjoying themselves. They've been here as long as I have, sitting and enjoying these ball games. We've got second half of basketball with Bagley and Climax Fisher. It is a 6-point lead for the Knights of Climax Fisher as we get ready for the second half of basketball here tonight. First off, we need to dry off the floor. Look at that. Great work, Lexi. Good job. Got to get that action there because they're cleaning up the floor. Lexi doing a great job getting that action. Up, you get too high now. You got to bring it down. Got to bring it down. Up. There you go. Yeah, we got to see what they're doing. They're cleaning up the floor. Must have been a few wet shoes out there on the court at halftime. I blame Lexi for that. You were out there shooting, weren't you? Yeah, you were. Now your shoes are dry. Okay. Second half basketball. Climax Fisher now moves from left to right. They're in the black unis here tonight. And the Bagley Flyers are going right to left. Driving in, shot up, shot good. That's Branson Solheim getting the second half underway. 34-26 lead for the Climax Fisher Knights. Bagley basketball. This is James Johnson. He'll work it down into the baseline. Share the basketball here, tipped out of bounds. Nice defense there by Climax Fisher. Bagley set to inbound. Flyers toss it into Oganash. He'll cross over here and dribble with the right and left. Now move it out. Tram. As defense here by the Knights extends out. Driving Johnson all the way to the basket. Good move. James Johnson scores it. 34-28 in favor of Climax Fisher. Both teams scoring on their opening possession in the second half. Ethan Evans launches a triple. It's going to go. He's going to have one fall eventually. 37-28, and Evans buries that one. 37-28. Ball tipped by Morris. Here's Johnson. Johnson going to be offensive with an elbow, trying to work his way around the defender. And Johnson called with a foul. That's number 4 on James Johnson, to my numbers, first in the second half. Johnson comes out. Austin Coyle will check in. Johnson checks out, and here comes Evans across the timeline. Evans looks in to Corinta. Ball is tipped. Gonzalez comes away with it. Turns, and Luis Gonzalez shot no good. Rebound, Corinta. Corinta goes up, no good, draws a foul. So we'll see here as the foul is called on Isaiah Tram, his first, team second now on the Flyers. And at the free throw line, Dylan Corinta goes for a pair. Corinta heads to the Agrimax free throw line, and he misses the first. He'll have a second. Second free throw coming up here for Dylan Corinta. Corinta free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Tram. Here come the Flyers. Tram throws it off the glass. It's no good, draws a foul. Foul is called on 32 Johnson. No, excuse me. Beg your pardon. 42 Corinta, his first, team's first second half. Johnson's on the bench. Read the hands wrong, the official. Free throw for Tram. Tram misses the front end on the Agrimax free throw line. He'll have another. Climax Fisher 37-28. Second, no good. Rebound by Coyle. His putback is no good. Then it's going to be Ryan Morris grabbing the rebound. Morris up the floor, driving, slashing, scoring. 17 for Morris. 39-28. Climax Fisher. 7-2 run to start the second half. Now a long three for Oganash is no good. Coyle grabs the rebound. Oganash behind the back dribble. Does it again. Drives in. Floater. Shot no good. Rebound is to Ethan Evans. That's number 5. Evans up the floor. Jump shot on the way. It's good. Evans has 5 here in the second half, 9 in the game. 41-28. And Bagley basketball. 41-28 is the score. Oganash launches the three. This is missed. Rebound, Dylan Corinta. Morris up the floor. Again, Bagley playing real short-handed tonight. Just 3 on the bench. Down to 2 right now. Aganash with the steal. Up the floor. Shot no good. Ball not out of bounds. It's going to be Tram coming away with a rebound. Now a three-point look for Coyle. It's no good. Rebound. Razrud no good. Rebound again by the Flyers. Bergeson, and he's fouled. That's a lot of effort inside getting rebounds. Foul will be called on 23 Morris. That's number 2, team second as well for the Knights. 15-17 to play. A lot of basketball left. At the Agrimax free throw line. That's Zachary Bergeson hitting. He's 3 of 3 at the line tonight. Gonzalez out, and in the game is Cadence Laurie. Benson free throw. I said Bergeson free throw. No good. Rebound Evans. 41-29, Evans with the ball. Step back 3, left wing. Got it. That's Ethan Evans burying a triple. He's got 12 in the game. 44-29. Just under 15 minutes to go. Isaiah Tram shares it to Coyle. 3-point look for Aganash. Answers. That's Peyton Aganash for a 3. 44-32. Evans up the floor, long 2. Short. And the rebound is a battle. Laurie had a chance in the mix. He lost it. And it'll be Bagley basketball. Substitutions coming as we'll see Broughton re-enter. Exiting is Bergeson. Tram will have it, bring it across midcourt for the Flyers. Right side, Razrud. Out. Coyle, blocked shot, rebounded here by Aganash. Now a 3-point look here by Razrud, no good. Rebound comes down there to Broughton. Tram has it. Broughton, free throw line area. In trouble, kicks it out, works it to Razrud. Defense extends. Razrud, multicolored shoes, now a steal. Flyers lose it. And now ball is still loose. Good battle for the basketball. They're going to say it's tied up. Tied up. Ball is going to go to Bagley. They're struggling with the possession arrow here. So the officials are trying to remember. So there's some issues with the score clock operations with the possession arrow. They get it figured out. Youngsters getting a chance to run it, and that does sometimes happen. First timers, whatever. It'll be Bagley basketball. So there have been some things, but that does happen from time to time. So we'll let that slide tonight. Easier for me to be said. I'm not the one running the show. I'm just broadcasting here. 44-32. I don't have a view of the possession arrow anyway from the setup here at Climax Shelley High School. Lots of confusion there. And now Bagley with the basketball, and they will turn it over. Ryan Morris with the steal. He'll go up and score. So Ryan Morris with the steal and the bucket. 46-32, scoring with 13:40 to play. Climax Fisher leading the Bagley Flyers, crossing over Johnson. Johnson out left side. This is Razrud. Razrud in, driving, layup, no good. Rebound down to Morris. Up the floor, it's Evans. Evans with the basketball, and Morris needed to tie his shoes. So now Evans is going to wait for him. It's fine. Give some time. Evans steps back, drops a pass inside. It's Laurie turning around inside. Cadence Laurie grabs the shot. 48-32, and now the Knights have opened up a lead of 16. 13 minutes to play. Flyers with the basketball. Razrud to the basket, no. Ball is tipped, still loose, and Morris is going to eventually come up with it. He'll throw it up the floor. Evans catches the pass and goes up. Hesitation, scores. And a timeout, Coach Anderson and the Flyers. 50-32. Lead is 18 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Climax Fisher leading Bagley on your live event.
From
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
50-32, Climax Fisher leading Bagley, yourliveevent.com. 12:47 to play here in Climax. Still basketball action to go in this varsity matchup. Bagley with the ball out of the timeout. Bagley inside passing. Broughton drives and scores at Logan. Broughton to the basket. And it's 50-34. Nice play offensively for Bagley to break the snide a little bit there. But Ethan Evitz answers with a long deuce. Evitz scores another one for the Knights. He told me before the game you're probably going to call my name a little bit. In the second half we are there, Ethan. You got 12 in the second half, 16 in the game. Long shot no good by the Flyers. Rebound comes down to Aganash. Then it's a steal. And now it's up the floor to Evitz. He'll lay it up. No good. Draws a foul. 12 minutes to play. 52-34. Climax Fisher leading Bagley. YourLiveEvent.com with the broadcast this evening of high school boys basketball. It'll be Evitz scoring. Evitz at the Climax free throw line. He'll have another. 12 minutes to play. Flyers and Knights both looking for their first win of the season. Climax Fisher seems at this stage poised to do so. 54-34, the lead for Climax Fisher. Backside in here past a Coyle, shot no good. And the rebound comes down. Evitz. Evitz pushing, driving, shooting. No, missed it. Rebound is Gonzalez. Put back no good. Draws a foul. As we'll see Luis Gonzalez go to the line. Foul is going to be on Peyton Aganash, his first. Team's third, make it fourth. I missed that one earlier. Okay. So, free throw Gonzalez. Good. From the Agrimax free throw line there as Gonzalez makes it. Coyle checks out. Aganash checking out for Bagley. Gonzalez free throw this time is no good. 55-34. The lead is stretched here to 21 for the Climax Fisher Knights. 11:35 to play. Bagley, inside passing. Broughton, now a three-point look is no good for the Flyers. Johnson, it's out of bounds. And it'll be Climax Fisher basketball. Climax Fisher, Ryan Morris. He'll come dribble across midcourt. Morris looks for a screen. Good inside pass. Shot up, no good. No, it bounces in and goes. Branson Solheim scores it. 57-34. Just over 11 minutes to play. Driving, Bagley scores it. That's Zachary Bergeson. 57-36. Bergeson in the books. Scoring that one. Now Ryan Morris up the floor. Drive, slashes to the basket. It's short. And the ball bounces into the hands of Zachary Bergeson. But then Bergeson double dribbled in the backcourt, turning it over to the Climax Fisher Knights. Choppy contest here tonight. A little bit of semblance between the JV game to the varsity. Coach Anderson wants a tip there potentially, but a double dribble is the call. Tried to get it. Tried to get him to overrule it. Officials say no dice. Here's Morris with the basketball. He'll look to pass, goes in the corner. Solheim driving. Now in trouble. He'll step back. His shot's no good. Rebound, Luis Gonzalez. He'll fire out a pass to Evitz. Evitz, long shot, no good. And the rebound comes down to Razrud. Razrud up the floor. Firing right side. Bergeson, shot no good. Rebound is to Laurie. Firing it up the floor, it's Evans. Spinning, turning, shot no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's last touched by Climax Fisher. Nope, last touch by Bagley, so it'll stay Climax Fisher basketball. 10:32 to play. The lead is 21 for the Knights. No inbound here to Gonzalez, too strong. Rebound, Isaiah Tram. Tram rolling. Lost a handle on it, turnover, Bagley. And the Climax Fisher Knights will run the other way. Evitz, shot swatted out of bounds by Paul Razrud. Good defense there on the backside by the Flyers. And we'll see Aganash check in. Corinta in as well. Tram checks out for Bagley. An iron group here tonight for the Flyers. As we mentioned, they brought 11 boys, varsity and junior varsity combined tonight. Missed shot by the Knights. Rebound comes down to Aganash. Follow-away shot, no good. Rebound comes down. Dylan Corinta. Evitz goes between the legs. He'll pass here to Corinta. Corinta sharing Gonzalez. Hand the ball off. Morris driving in. Morris shot good. A deuce for Ryan Morris. 59-36. The lead is 23 now for the Knights with 9:33 to go. Bagley firing a pass, looking inside. This will be Broughton. And a foul called on the Climax Fisher Knights. We're going to get a foul called on Luis Gonzalez. Third on the Knights team, and the third on Gonzalez as well. Here at the line, Broughton's at the line. Free throw good. Logan hits at the Agrimax free throw line. He'll have another. Second free throw upcoming. No good. Both missed. Rebound to Evitz. As Logan Broughton made one of two, I should say, not both of them missing. 59-37. And we'll get a foul on Bagley the other way. Razrud hits his third, team's fifth. Timeout taken by Bagley. Timeout Flyers. 9:20 to play. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Climax Fisher 59 and Bagley 37.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
(59-37) Climax Fisher leading Bagley out of the timeout. And Ethan Evitz at the free throw line. He misses the first. Makes the second. (60-37). And we got a little over 9 minutes to play here in this one. Both teams searching for their first win of the season. And an injury-depleted Flyer team struggling here tonight offensively. Missed shot, rebounded by Morris. Ryan Morris and the Knights the other way. Morris spins, floater in the paint, shot no good. Rebound, putback is good. Ryan Morris, double figures tonight. 23. Lead is 25 now at 62-37. Climax Fisher with 8:40 to play. Work the basketball to Bergeson. Inside, shot. Put back, no good. Rebound is down to Ethan Evans. Evans and the Knights pushing. Going to be a steal. Bagley turns over the Knights. Then on the backside, Morris comes for a block shot. We're going to get a foul call. Going to be a foul call here on Ryan Morris, his third, team's fourth. Coach Wenzel says, what now? 62-37 in favor of Climax Fisher. Bagley, Logan Broughton at the line, Agrimax free throw line, makes the first, and Logan will have another. Broughton free throw on the way. This one is short, but we're going to get a lane violation. So it don't matter. 62-38. Little pressure here from the Flyers, and now they'll back off. It's Knights basketball. Ethan Evans going to run across. Evans to Gonzalez, back out to Evans. It's tipped. Now driving in Solheim, shot up, no good. Rebound is loose, and tracking it down, Razrud. Long rebound. Three-point look on the way for Aganash. It's no good. Going up for the rebound is Carinta, and he draws a foul as well. Coyle's second, team's sixth now. Actually, Coyle's third. See Carinta check out, and Jared Schmitz checks in for the Knights of Climax Fisher. 8 minutes to play. 62-38, Climax Fisher with the advantage. Here's Evans, guarded by Aganash. He'll fire a pass inside to Morris. Fall away jump shot is good for Ryan Morris. 64-38. Morris with 25 tonight. Helping lead the Knights. Trying to find their way to a victory to get their first win of the season. Aganash misses his shot. The rebound went off of a Knight, so it'll stay Bagley basketball, 7:38 to play. Flyers inbounding here. Here's Aganash. Pass into the corner. Will be James Johnson. Right side. Jumper here for Bergeson. No good. Rebound is to Ethan Evans. Evans crosses over. Fires a pass inside. Up. No shot. I should say shot misses and out of bounds. And it'll stay Climax Fisher basketball off the dribble. Bounce went out of bounds. 7:19 to play. 64-38. Climax Fisher leading Bagley. Bagley denies an inbounds pass. The Knights will do it again. Pass coming. Back into the corner and out of bounds. Bagley will turn the Knights over on their own side of the floor. Flyers inbound. Bagley's James Johnson across midcourt. Finds Aganash, launches. Long shot, no good. Rebound is down to Razrud. It's his 10th. Then he lost it. And it's Morris up the floor for the Knights. Morris hops inside, and we're going to get a blocking, or I should say a defensive foul on Bagley. Foul will be on Bergeson, his third, team's 7th. So bonus, the final 6:55, and the Knights will be shooting free throws. Going to the line, the Agrimax free throw line. Climax Fisher leading 64-38. And Ryan Morris at the line. Free throw is good. And he'll have another, earning that second free throw at the Agrimax line. Second free throw upcoming for Morris. This is good. 66-38. 6:50 to play. Bagley to Aganash. She'll get Gonzalez in the air. Then Aganash pulls up. Short shot. Rebound. Bounces around. Morris eventually going to get it. It's rebound 10. He's got a double-double. Morris inside. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Put back. No good. The rebound now comes down to Bergeson. Up the floor. Get a blocking foul on Climax Fisher. 2 shots are coming for the Bagley Flyers. Call Branson Solheim, his first, team's 5th. Timeout, Flyers. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to play. It's 66-38, Climax Fisher leading Bagley. The Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
And it's 66-38. The Climax Fisher Knights lead the Bagley Flyers. 6:30 to play here tonight. YourLiveEvent.com, and out of our timeout, James Johnson heads to the free throw line for the Flyers. A pair of free throws, and he makes the first at the Agrimax free throw line. He'll have another. Johnson makes the first of his free throw attempts here tonight. He'll have a second coming up. This one rattles around, no good. Gets his own rebound as it bounces to him. He'll put up a shot, no good. Goes up for a poke at the ball. Gonzalez had it. Tips it out to Evans. 6.5 minutes to go. 66-39 in favor of the Climax Fisher Knights tonight. Ball is taken away by James Johnson. Look at him bring the energy there. Johnson lays it in for 2. Johnson steals it, scores it, 66-41. Game isn't over. James Johnson comes off the bench and brings a ton of energy right now and is willing to play hard. Ball tipped. A little pressure there, and it is Knights basketball. Gonzalez, wide open Evans, walks up for 3. It goes, but a foul away from the basketball. See what the official says here. I think the bucket should count. I'm not sure here. Got to let the officials do their job here. It's officials talking about the scenario, timing, a lot of things to go through. Bucket counts. Then it's a foul on the Flyers. Broughton, his 3rd, team's 8th. So free throw for Jarrett Steinmetz, shooting a 1-1. But Evans' 3 counts. Steinmetz hits from the Agrimax free throw line. And he'll have another. Free throw is rattling out, no good. Rebound comes down to Razrud. 70-41 in favor of Climax Fisher. Just under 6 minutes to play tonight. Boys basketball, second game of the double dip. Driving in, shot no good. And a rebound comes down to Ethan Evans. Evans comes across the timeline here for the Knights. Long shot for Evans, off the back iron, no good. Battle for the basketball. Out of bounds. Knights will inbound. Gonzalez, 5:25 to go. fired it out of bounds. Turnover on the Knights. Bagley Flyer basketball. Here in the backcourt, Isaiah Tram will walk it across. 7 points, 6 rebounds. Works it in, ball is tipped. Tram comes back with it, goes to Coyle. Coyle in the corner, shares it up top. Flyers nearly lost it. We've got to reach in, a little poke check there. Another one on the Bagley Flyers, 5:07 to play. Foul will be on Isaiah Tram. It is his second. 9th now on the Flyers, and we'll see Branson Solheim go to the free throw line. Solheim going to the line. Free throw is up and good. Agramax free throw line. Branson Solheim hits. Aganash comes in. Coyle exits for the Flyers, and a couple of subs coming out. Wholesale changes almost there for the Knights. You bring in 2 guys. You got Cadence Laurie and Dylan Corinta checking in. Free throw for the Knights. Solheim, he knocks them both in. 72-41. The lead is 31 now with 5 minutes to play. Aganash, Tram, Aganash. Skip pass is going to be tipped by Morris. Now working it, Broughton. Out. This is Johnson. Broughton, free throw line. Johnson. Up top to Tram. Ball is poked. Tram dives after it, lost a handle on it. Turnover Flyers. Up the floor. Morris scores. 74-41. 4:25 to play. Flyer basketball. Shot no good. And it's out of bounds. Say last touch by the Knights. Flyers. Inbounding. Aganash. Johnson. 3-point look. Hits it. James Johnson buries it. 74-44. Evitz. Guarded by Johnson outside the arc. Evitz picks up the dribble, will fire up. Work it all the way around. Driving in. Corinta. And hit him with the travel. Turnover Knights. Just under 4 minutes to play. The lead is 30 for Climax Fisher. We'll see Zachary Bergeson check in. Exiting Isaiah Tram. A substitution for the Flyers. Johnson. Broughton. Back to Johnson. Passes around. Bergeson. And we're going to have free throws. Foul will be called on Ryan Morris. That's number 4. Knights by 30 with 3:47 to play. Leading the Bagley Flyers. Free throw for Bergeson. No good. He's at the Agramax free throw line. And we see Steinmetz check in. Solheim check out. Another chance at the line here for Zachary Bergeson. He hits it. And you know what? It was a 3-point play that he had chance at, so now he's going to try again. This one's short. 74-45. The Flyers get 1 out of the 3 at the line. Morris, Evitz, and Laurie bring it across midcourt. That's Evitz now. Crosses over. Top of the key. Guarded here by Johnson. Johnson goes for a reach. Evitz steps in. Puts up a floater. Too strong. Rebound blocked away. Laurie's shot is blocked. Someone's going to come up with a rebound. Eventually it's Steinmetz. And then the Knights dribble it away out of bounds. 24 turnovers, make it 23 turnovers in the game here for Climax Fisher. Bagley. James Johnson with it. Works it to Aganash. Three-point look is no good. Rebound is down to Razrud. Work it to Broughton. Now a turnover. Flyers turn it over. Morris is not. He drives up the floor and the ball gets swatted away, but they do call a foul. Call a push on it. Foul is going to be on Aganash. That is his second. Double digits now for the Flyers, so it's bonus with 3 minutes to play. Double bonus. It was a shooting foul in this case, too. Morris hits from the Agrimax free throw line. He'll have another one. Ryan Morris having a pretty good night. 15 in the first half. Now 15 in the second half. 30-point night. He's got another one. And 76-45. Knights leading the Flyers with under 3 minutes to play. Bergeson dribbling in. Johnson kicks it out. Bergeson hits it. Settle three it is. Zachary Bergeson buries the triple. Got Morris from Evitz. Morris for three, left side, it's no good. Morris grabs a rebound, driving in. Morris out to Evitz. Evitz driving in. Shot is swatted away. Evitz grabs it back. Finds a pass into the corner. Ball is tipped. Passing down inside. This is Steinmetz scoring. Steinmetz scores it. And now we've got slippery spot on the floor. They're going to address that. 78-48, Climax Fisher. They lead the Bagley Flyers with 2:10 to play, 2:13 to be exact, here in this ball game. 30-point advantage. Flyers inside the Tram. Ball. Razrud ends up with it. He scores. 78-50. Evitz drops a pass. Ball is tipped. And it'll be Aganash getting it with a steal. Then Aganash up the floor, and we're going to get a foul. Nope, just ball lost out of bounds. Officials going to discuss this. Still more discussion. Glad to get it right. Coming up on 10 o'clock here on a Friday night. They're going to call a foul. Foul on Cadence Laurie. That is second, team seventh. So now, say a shooting foul. Aganash misses. He'll have another. Final minute 48 tonight. Stay tuned. We'll have a post-game in this one. We'll catch up with coaches, maybe a player to join us here briefly as well to try to get things moving here this evening. As Aganash makes one of two, and we'll see Ryan Morris and the Climax Fisher Knights bring the ball across midcourt. 78-51. Knights lead it. Morris left side. He'll find Ethan Evitz. Evitz between the leg dribble. Evitz spins out of trouble. Evitz to the baseline. He'll kick it out and lost it. Turnover on Climax Fisher. We got Bagley to inbound. Minute 24 to play. We'll see Braxton Halverson check in for the first time tonight. Halverson fires a pass around the perimeter. Deep three for Aganash. It's no good. And then Isaiah Tram grabs the rebound. Tram in trouble. Back up top to Johnson. Ball tipped. Flyers turn it over. Morris got bodies everywhere. Minute 2 to play, and we're going to have another foul. Foul will be on a 34, Razrud, his fourth. And the Knights will be at the line. Morris to shoot. Ryan Morris will go to the free throw line. Final minute, 2. Free throw up. Good. Ryan Morris makes the first of 2. He'll have another. It's double bonus time there. Second free throw on the way. Good. Ryan Morris makes both free throws from the Agrimax free throw line. It is now 80-51. After a tough offensive performance last night against Red Lake County, the Climax Fisher Knights have found a way to bounce back here this evening, and they're going to earn their first victory of the season. Morris gets away from a few defenders. Be best if nobody would foul here in this final 42 seconds with a game of 29 point separation. Be all right to just ride this one out tonight, boys. And the message, I believe, has been taken. It's going to be Evitz holding on to the basketball. Tram going to reach in because that was needed. Tram is 2 fouls before he fouls out. 27 seconds to play. So, Tram reached in with a foul, and that puts Ethan Evitz to the free throw line. Evitz made the first. Second free throw is missed. Rebound is going to be all the way out to Ethan Evitz. Final 21 seconds. Morris with the basketball. 14 seconds to play. He'll hold it. Solheim's got it. And he'll work it back over to Morris. Morris, final 5 seconds. And we're going to get a foul with 2 seconds to play. James Johnson fouls out. Ten points, 2 rebounds. Johnson fouls out. We'll see more free throws. Cadence Laurie at the line. Free throw rolls out, no good. He'll have another. Laurie at the line. Free throw on the way. It is no good. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Razard, and that's the ball game. 81-51, the Climax Fisher Knights earn their first win of the season, moving to 1-3, while the Bagley Flyers drop to 0-3. Flyers short tonight, 11 guys JV through varsity that made the trek, and tough one, but the Knights earn the victory here tonight, 81-51 over the Bagley Flyers in high school boys basketball on yourliveevent.com. Stick around, we'll have post-game reaction from this one here in Climax coming up.
New on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal before year end on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Talk with Chuck O'Neill. New trades and used equipment include Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine, local trade, has row finders. Call for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds, Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
Welcoming you back inside our post-game report. The post-game show is being here on yourliveevent.com from the Climax Shelley High School tonight. 81-51, the Climax Fisher Knights defeated the Bagley Flyers in boys basketball here this evening. In our post-game report tonight, get a chance to run down this one. And while the Bagley Flyers led early, fell cold, and again, coming on with 11 guys today from the Bagley School for the boys varsity and junior varsity, 8 for the varsity dress tonight. Guys had to fight hard, played hard, and did a lot of good things. Just offensively struggled tonight. Climax Fisher took the lead with 7:11 to play in the first half and never looked back. They would lead by 6 at halftime, and then in the second half stretched that lead into the 30s and will win it here tonight, 81-51, the final score on yourliveevent.com. As we'll hand the microphone off into our post-game conversation. We'll hear from Chuck Anderson, coach of the Bagley Flyers. And Chuck, appreciate you swinging by tonight. You know, there's no sugarcoat in this one, Chuck, because you showed up with 11 guys tonight, JV varsity, and 8 guys on the varsity. And I know I heard a little bit with you telling the guys you thanked them for their efforts because, son of a gun, they did something that is not easy to do, and that's they had to play really shorthanded tonight.
Yeah, we had 7 guys tonight for varsity. We would have 8, but one of our guys forgot his uniform.
Oh!
So we had to scratch a freshman that was going to play some varsity tonight, a guard, and it turned out we ran into foul trouble at guard. So, you know, they're 25 and 20. Ryan Morris and Ethan
Evans, yeah.
Yeah, Evans. They're both really tough, top-notch players. I remember those guys last year as sophomores. I think overall our entire conference was just so solid last year in sophomores.
Yeah.
You know, between Winnie Mac, these guys, and, you know, my guy, Alex Jobe. I thought those guys could probably, you know, handle some really tough teams. Those guys were all really strong players as sophomores.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And for your guys tonight, I know it was a battle of teams that were looking for a win. Come up shorthanded tonight, but your guys played hard and fought. I know you're just looking to get the offense rolling here at some point.
Yeah, you know, it's prior to tonight, our high score I think was 25 points. Offense has really been a struggle this year. We got a lot of guys. We have a guy who plays quite a bit for us. He hasn't played ball since he was a 6th grader. We got a lot of our guys were not playing ball for 1 or 2 years with COVID, and then another year, you know, besides that. So we had a lot of guys without a lot of experience. So we're looking. We want to certainly look to improve every game. We got guys learning on the run. So I appreciate everything the guys do, and you know, tough to come on the road, play a hungry team. That's what we played tonight, and we just ran out of gas.
Some moments in the game too. Just wanted to say that, you know, like guys didn't want to give up, or maybe they were challenged during a timeout, things of that nature. You got some response out of them, so there's some promise here looking ahead.
Yeah, all these guys play with a lot of heart. They, you know, a lot of them. I mean, we have to work fundamentals so hard because we have so many guys that just are inexperienced. You know, we had very few practices before our first game on December 1st. So it's really, we're catching up, and it's a lot of practicing, passing, and catching.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real basic stuff because the guys just don't have a lot of experience. But they come in, they work hard, they show a lot of heart, and they're a great group of guys to coach.
boys go on the road again. Norman County, East Ewell, and Hitterdall, I believe, on the schedule, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as road, we're kind of road warriors this year. We have 15 road games. We got 11 at home that are scheduled. It always seems like we got way more road games than home, and then you're like, well, it should flip the other way. But for some reason, it doesn't. I don't know what's going on, but we just, no matter what, whoever they put in front of us, our guys got to play hard and look to get some experience and improve every week.
Well, Chuck, thanks for coming over. I appreciate it very much. Look forward to seeing you guys grow as this season goes on, and certainly appreciate seeing you in person here tonight.
All right, I appreciate it, and good thing we all get paid by the hour.
Amen. Yes. Chuck Anderson, head coach of the Bagley Flyers. Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate you. As Flyers drop to 0-3, Knights move to 1-3 with their season victory, number 1 on this one. The final 81-51. It's Climax Fisher over Bagley. Stick around. More of the post-game report coming up after this.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult day care. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Back on our post-game report here on YourLiveEvent.com following Climax Fisher's victory, 81-51 over the Bagley Flyers. And Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, joining us after this one. Coach, hey, congrats on the win. I know it's not an easy one, especially the way that the health of everybody's kind of coming in. You look across the way, Bagley's short like 7 guys, and your guys are coming off of a tough one last night against a real good Red Lake County squad that got hot offensively. Took a little while, but your boys got going here tonight, Alex.
Yeah, I was very proud of them. This is our 3rd game this week, so it's been a battle, and with 7-8 guys on the bench and a couple that were sick today, it's I just told the boys, I said you're gonna have to find your second win somewhere for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, and they did. You got your big 2, I'll call them, with Morris and Evitz. They came out and got going. I know Morris had a real nice first half. Evitz got most of his stuff in the second, but to get those guys at 33 and 23. That's going to be a good recipe for the night's success.
Yes, for sure. They played hard. They're kind of our scorers, as we like to call them, but they also were doing a lot of things to get other people involved, too. I mean, I couldn't say enough good things about Ethan Evitz finding his teammates down low, and I think he found Jarrett for a few points, and I mean, that's big. That's huge confidence for our whole team. Absolutely,
and for your guys, it's getting that first one, and to do that here tonight, kind of battling through a tough night here tonight, and fouls and turnovers, things of that nature. The guys had to really be steadfast out there. Thought they, second half, rebounded the heck out of the basketball, too. Your guys were really aggressive inside.
Yeah, that's something we've preached all year is we got to work on boxing out. We're not tall enough to get into jumping matches with teams, and we're out of position, and then that leads to fouls. So we really preached at halftime. We got to come out, we got to box out, and rip those boards down. So that gives us a boost in confidence too, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about the week. LPA on Monday, part of a double dip, and then you had Red Lake County last night. You got a couple of pretty good ball clubs. LPA was hungry, and also a pretty good ball club when you see it out of the south. And then Red Lake County, that's a section opponent. That's a good squad too. That was hungry last evening, and Bagley sure was hungry. You guys had to fend off all kinds of alligators this week.
Yeah, all 3 of these teams are good teams. Bagley's short numbers like we are. I know what it's like. I feel their pain. Lake Park Audubon's a great team. Red Lake County's a very, very good team, always well coached. I think we all know that. Yeah. I just can't say enough about our guys. They just didn't give up. Been a tough week. It really has been a tough week, but we battled, and I'm very proud of them.
I know the girls have 3 games this next week. Are the boys also on a 3-game schedule?
No, we feel pretty lucky. We only got 1 game, and it's on Friday, so
That's right.
we're gonna have a good practice week finally.
Well, yeah. So let's talk about that. What do you want to focus on? With the resurgence, I look at it's been I didn't see a ton of the nights last year, but like a Luis Gonzalez, I remember from 2 years ago, just kind of get his feet wet, and he looked like a post player today. Dylan Carinta, excellent efforts at times tonight. I don't know where do you go here tonight with this squad looking to a very good Boston team next Friday.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to fundamentals again. Our post players, they might not reach the score sheet a whole bunch, but they do the little things right for us. They're setting our picks for our scorers, and you know what? That doesn't go unnoticed by us coaches and by their teammates either. It's definitely a team effort out there for us.
Yeah, so I guess what you say right now is coveted time in the gym is important, though, right?
Yes, for sure. We just got to get back to the fundamentals and doing the little things right, and we'll be all right.
Well, certainly appreciate you coming over, Alex. Good to chat with you. Congrats on the victory here tonight in front of the home crowd, and we'll let you have a good weekend, all right?
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. That is, again, Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, joining us post-game after the 81-51 win. We'll come back after this and wrap it up from Climax.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
Keeping things rolling on the post-game report here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Learn more about Enbridge Energy and their services. Enbridge.com. And Enbridge Energy, a Life Energy Player of the Game tonight, bringing that energy is Ethan Evans. 23 points, 19 in the second half. A big night there for Ethan Evans, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. The Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. They are how to connect. I thought both teams rebounded the ball pretty well tonight. Had to work hard to get those rebounds. 43 rebounds each way to my numbers, unofficial stats. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. Proud to bring you the coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. Halstead Telephone Company, post-game connection in this one. And lastly, the RDK Enterprises, PlanterDoc.com, Precision Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises. Hillsborough and Drayton, Precision Planting Dealer, RDK Enterprises. Learn more about their services, PlanterDoc.com. Ryan Morris, 33 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double. He'll be our Precision Player of the Game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough. Final stats tonight for Bagley. Had 7 points, 7 rebounds for Isaiah Tram. 11.7 boards for Peyton Aganash, 7 and 7 for Logan Broughton, 11 and 5 for Zachary Bergeson, 5 and 13, 5 points, 13 boards for Paul Rosrud. Rosrud, that is. Then you had James Johnson, 10 points, 2 boards. He fouled out late. 10 of 25 from the line were the Flyers, 43 rebounds, 24 turnovers. Bagley won the JV 20-16, by the way. Climax Fisher in the win tonight, moving to 1-3. Jarrett Steinmetz, 6 points and a board. Cadence Laurie had 4 points, 4 rebounds. Ryan Morris, 33 and 11. Branson Solheim, 8 points, 2 boards. Ethan Evans, 23 and 13, a double-double from Ethan as well. Dylan Carinta, 4.6 boards, and Luis Gonzalez, 3 and 6. 19 of 33 from the line were the Knights, 43 rebounds and 25 turnovers. The Climax Fisher Knights 1-3. The Bagley Flyers dropped to 0-3 on the season. Earlier today, the girls game went the way of Climax Fisher, 50-32, and the Climax Fisher Knights win the varsity boys tonight, 81-51 over the Bagley Flyers. JV boys went to the Bagley Flyers. JV girls went to the Climax Fisher Knights. Thanks to our sponsors. They made the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you, bringing you the action tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. And thanks to you tuning in. We appreciate you. And thanks to our helpers, Brooklyn and Lexi. Great work behind the camera, having fun tonight and learning more tonight as they went as well. From the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking all for helping make the evening possible. Thanks for the setup and all that good jazz. Have yourself a great weekend, everybody.
We'll be right back.